Javits Arena in St. Louis, where the home team Billikens win 69-59 over Princeton. For St. Louis, its 23rd victory of the season and the one that sends them into the finals of the College Basketball Invitational against Virginia Commonwealth next week. You can see it here on HDNet. Kenny Rice and Wayne Chapman. What an interesting game we saw tonight. A chess matchup. Basically, Wayne, Princeton able to do some things inside early. Got off to a torrid pace shooting, and then things changed around with some foul situations.
Well, the big men for Princeton got in trouble. It changed the complexion of the ball game. Their shooting percentage just fell off the table. They scored one field goal in the last 7 minutes of the first half, and it was a struggle and an uphill battle after that.
Kwame Mitchell, who has been the star all season for St. Louis, had a spectacular first half. As a matter of fact, he set a record here with 17 first-half points. That lit the fire, and then Willie Reed throughout the night, 20 points, 10 rebounds, and a block shot.
Reed and Mitchell, they're going to remember those names in Princeton, in St. Louis history for a long time to come.
They'll remember Princeton
for a long time
Princeton
too,
also, tonight, won't they?
But because they definitely have upped their game in this CBI tournament, and nobody's benefited more from this postseason play than those two young men.
And you see Reed doing a little bit of everything in this, including just
jump hook,
aggravating Princeton so much inside and forcing Princeton to get in foul trouble, as Buchek and Finley did in this game. And then the points off the turnover, Wayne, leaps out as well.
Really, the points off turnover is the difference in the ball game. The shooting percentages, obviously, there's 55 and 44. St. Louis shot the ball awfully well tonight, but other than that, everything else was pretty even. So you're right, exactly. The points off the turnovers was the big difference in the ball game.
Well, Princeton was not able to get into the rhythm of that offense that they like to run. It's certainly a variation of the great Pete Carrill's offense that Sidney Johnson has been able to implement. But there were times there, as we talked about in the game, where they were not setting their screens. There were no picks and movements.
About halfway through the second half, I thought they lost their composure a little bit, maybe being on the road, maybe leg fatigue. I don't know what it was, but they were going more one-on-one. 4 people standing, 1 guy dribbling, and as a result, they were stymied for a little while.
Rick Majerus, meanwhile, he came into this tournament with the youngest team in Division I, sophomores, freshmen. That's who he depends on. He talked about a learning experience still for his team. They have learned a lot fast. They've been great so far in the CBI. It looks like a good matchup with Virginia Commonwealth.
I think it's going to be an outstanding 2 out of 3 match. This team, they might be young, but they're gaining experience and gaining maturity as every game. And I think it's going to be a tremendous series between those two.
It starts on Monday night. Virginia Commonwealth taking on St. Louis. Be sure to catch all the action exclusively of the CBI on HDNet. Again, the final in St. Louis, Billikens 69, Princeton 59.